So there's been something that's been deeply worrying you. You've had a lot of concerns. You've been thinking about this a lot. And there's something that you are hoping and praying for success or improvement in. I feel like you've been working very hard to create these positive changes that you are desperately wanting to see unfold in your life. But I really feel with this Tower card that there's been some sort of devastating setback, and it's caused you to go into like this mental prison of immense anxiety and fears. Like you're really fearful of the future in some kind of way, and you've really been hoping and praying for positive outcomes, positive changes. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is this devastating setback that's made you feel all over the place and like really afraid is actually something that has happened that is leading you into greater success. It's all part of the plan, basically. And we see this here, like you're looking at these 3 cups that have spilled over. You're in this dark cloak of sadness. You may feel like things are ruined. It's interesting because we have the Tower card, the crumbling tower, and then we have the ruins here. And this is all you can think about, it seems like. Really stormy seas, stormy emotions, a lot of darkness. You may be feeling depressed. You can't see clearly. You're in this mental prison. But hope is certainly not all lost here, okay? There's 2 cups still standing upright behind you. Something wasn't working, okay? Whatever appears to be a devastating setback is actually a loss of something that wasn't working, or this is happening to get you even deeper onto the right path, okay? Spirit is saying don't lose hope. This is what this 5 of Cups is all about. Don't lose hope. There is an even brighter future here. Even better things are going to unfold. There's going to be a resolution. Your prayers are being answered, okay? So this is all deepening the success overall. It's getting you even more focused, okay? The Tower moment that's happened here has made you go into hermit mode. You're in a lot of suffering. You're like, it's like something isn't working, or you have already had a lot of success. There is positive changes definitely that are occurring in your life, or whatever the situation may be. There is a lot of positive changes, and you may have been witnessing this. But yeah, it seems like something out of the blue, shocking. It seems like everything you've worked so hard to create is all falling away or crumbling or isn't working, or that it's all slipping through your fingers. But that's an illusion, okay? Spirit really needs you to know that this isn't all hope is lost at all. It's making you go inwards in some kind of way so that you're focusing even more upon the problem, so that you're going to be finding the right solutions, okay? You're going to be trying out new things, and this is all steering you in the right direction to ultimate success. Look, the final card here is the Sun, the most positive card in the whole deck. Whatever's happened here may have made you lose some confidence, but it's only temporarily, okay? Because you're going to come up with the help of the divine, you're going to be receiving downloads, insights, the right information, the right guidance, the right direction is going to come to you now, okay? As you're going inwards, praying to the divine for the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. You can't see it, okay? You can't see it. You're blindfolded. You're looking in the wrong direction here. You're feeling like a lot of pessimism. The glass is half empty, but it's half full, okay? It's going to be more success, more positive outcomes, okay? This is all part of the bigger plan. And Spirit is really, really needing you to know this so that you don't totally lose hope and give up. Don't give up. You're halfway up the mountain, but you will ascend to the top. You will achieve that success. Remain focused, okay? Everything will be okay. Trust the plan, they're saying. Continue what you are doing. New insights are going to come in, and it will pay off. There is a positive outcome here. And the divine may be sending you like number patterns or signs or some sort of synchronicities. You may be seeing 1111 or whatever signs or synchronicities resonate with you as an individual. Spirit is sending you those signs. You may see number patterns or something significant today to confirm this message as well. Spirit is overall saying, please don't lose hope. This is all happening to actually deepen your success and really get you on the right path. You've already achieved a lot of success. They acknowledge that. You've already overcome some of these issues. And you're going to be triumphant. You're coming into a brighter future. You're just being redirected slightly, or some sort of, it's a blessing in disguise, a tower moment, okay? It's so that you can rebuild or start building this success, having left something behind. There could be some just overall doubts or fears that were blocking you. That mental prison, that may be what was blocking you, and that's what's crumbling. It may appear right now like it's a devastating setback that's happened, but really whatever's happened is to crumble your lack of confidence, crumble something that wasn't working so that you can make room. It's making room for the right plan of action, the right things to occur. Clarity will come in, okay? And hope will return, and then you will continue climbing that mountain. It is a struggle. Spirit is very aware and acknowledging like the struggle, the challenge here, but you're very strong, you're very capable, and you're going to pull it all together, okay? This is why it's happening. They're saying, look at the bigger picture. You are going to be a success. They've sent these challenges your way because they know you're going to be a success. You're the one to really create the success. It may involve other people. You're the one that's going to pull everything together. You're the one that's going to steer everything in the right direction. So know that. You know that deep down. They are saying, so trust in that. Remember that in this time of, your confidence may be totally shot right now, but it's all part of the plan. On my knees, I'm telling you, whatever's happened here, it's devastated you, and I feel it's because it's thrown you into feeling like there's no hope, but that is not the case at all, okay? This is just a belief in no hope, but there is success, okay? There is, in some cases, it could be a reconciliation or creating more harmony in some kind of relationships or some sort of situations. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that, but there's harmony, balance, peace that's coming in. I'm telling you, this has happened. It's got you on your knees. You may have been seeing quite a lot of success because your efforts are paying off. You are very successful at manifesting, creating, maintaining, creating a firm foundation for positivity here. But like I said, perhaps you got a little bit content in that, but Spirit's saying, no, there's so much more. There's so much more success. So there's been this setback to get you refocused again on this, even more powerfully, so that you can then ascend these next steps up the mountain and reach the mountain top of happiness, joy, stability, whatever it is you're hoping and praying for and been working very hard for. Yeah, I'm so anxious right now. I'm telling you, you're on your knees with anxiety. Whatever's happening here, it's to make you aware that you're so anxious, and like the anxiety may be a key element that's holding you back. So it's like the universe has thrown you into that anxiety, and then the suffering is so great that it's going to give you that desire to just release the anxiety overall, because it's not helping, okay? I feel like you're beating yourself up. You carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You take on a lot of responsibility, and that is great. Spirit is really, really commending you for that, but They're saying hand some of that weight over to the divine. They're saying, yes, continue to push on. You have what it takes. You are going to be successful. But they're also saying, turn to us, turn to your spirit guides, turn to God. Whomever you resonate spiritually with, turn to them. Ask for help, ask for support. You don't have to carry this all alone. You are not alone. Sometimes you forget that. Sometimes you feel very isolated. You may be feeling as though you're the only one carrying this huge boulder up the side of the mountain, and that may be the case. Others may not be taking responsibility for some sort of success. You know, if it involves other people may not be seeing or having the same concerns. They may be kind of nonchalant, and then their attitude may contribute to things being in disarray. But you are the one who can change everything, okay? Even though it may seem unfair, and in an ideal world it wouldn't all be your responsibility, but the divine is giving you this responsibility because they know that you're going to be the most successful with this. You're very empathic, okay? This has got something massively to do with your empathy, with your maturity and wisdom. I'm telling you, your energies are so powerful that your energies have what it takes. You have what it takes to turn things around. Even if others, you may be feeling like others are scuppering, like your progress in some kind of way, or they're not contributing to the success. It only takes one, is what I'm hearing. It only takes you. You can be the one that creates all of this positive change, okay? You're going to have a powerful, powerful impact, regardless if you feel like others are sabotaging what you're doing, either through them just being blinded and unconscious and not seeing, or in some cases, maybe some people are stubbornly trying to go against you in some kind of way. You have what it takes. Your power of light is the most powerful out of like a huge group of people, you know, if it involves a lot of people. You're turning everything around. Yeah, look, you are powerful. Don't forget this, okay? You're losing hope. You're like, oh. And it's understandable that you are the powerful one, okay? This is why Spirit is giving this assignment to you. And it could involve relationships with others in some kind of way. You are the light that is going to create positivity here. Thank you for setting me free. I'm telling you, you could see, this could be some situation where there's people that kind of stuck and in unconsciousness, stuck in darkness, stuck in shadows, stuck in a lack of self-esteem. But you are the bright shining light. Thank you for setting me free. You are the one that's helping set yourself and another or others free from some sort of toxicity, perhaps. This anxiety that's come in, it's like you feeling this huge weight on your shoulders and feeling like, oh, I can't cope with it all, I can't cope with it all. But Spirit is coming through and saying, you are doing absolutely brilliantly. You need to know that. Do not lose hope. This is all part of the bigger plan, okay? You are going to be set free. This is confidence coming in, okay? You may need to go inwards and focus, you know, maybe write down a few things to ask yourself, what is going to help me right now to become more confident? What is going to help me right now to dissolve like these limiting beliefs, this lack of confidence, the insecurities? Maybe write things down on paper. It may make it really clear, seeing it written down in that way. And maybe create, you know, just one or two plan of actions, you know, attainable goals. Because as you keep ascending that mountain, then you can do more things. But now just create a couple of like goals for the near future that you can start right now, okay? It's not about doing everything overnight as well. Spirit is saying you have already created so much positive progress, so much more than you consciously realize. And Spirit is really acknowledging this. They really need you to know this right now. Don't give up. This is all part of the plan. It's leading you into greater success now, okay? You could be breaking karmic ties that could help others who are unable to break the ties for themselves. It could involve children, okay? With the 2 children in the Sun card. You are breaking what they call family curses, ancestral patterns, basically negative karma. You are the one for the job, okay? You're the most powerful light worker in this situation by far. This is why you've been given this assignment, because they know that you will succeed. You will succeed. Action. Yeah. So you may have been feeling really happy in the positive changes that are occurring, and Spirit is really, really acknowledging that, okay? That is something for you to be very proud of. They're giving you a huge pat on the back for that, okay? But like I said, now it's time for even greater action. So you may have had a time of where you were reaping some sort of rewards, but now everything is deepening further, deepening to create positivity, okay? And you may have needed like a little bit of a wake-up call somewhat, okay? This isn't like punishment, this isn't negativity, it's just like, whoa, something's really happened to make you take notice again and really bring you back into focus so that you can take even more powerful action, positive action, okay? A lot of this is to do with you changing your mindset. That will change your vibration. You know, if you don't believe success is going to happen, then it's going to be really hard. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to want to give up very quickly. You're going to lose patience and all that kind of thing. But if you focus now on changing to positive thinking, then it's going to be so much easier when little setbacks happen. Even though this may have been a big setback, or it appears to be, Spirit's saying it appears to be, but it isn't. Everything is still very much moving in the right direction. But changing your mindset, really taking the time to try and be positive, maybe positive affirmations or doing whatever resonates with you to remain positive or become a little bit more hopeful, and then really holding on to that hope, maybe watching YouTube videos, whatever resonates, okay? And that will change your mindset, that will change your vibration so that when these little setbacks occur in the future, because they will, okay? This path of healing, it isn't like linear, it's going to be a winding road, okay? This is just a turn in the roads that you probably were not expecting. But that positive mindset will make all of the difference, because you're not going to be absolutely devastated when some setbacks will occur on this path, on this challenging path. But you have what it takes. It's getting you back into positive action now, okay? You're going to be moving up quite a few steps in the right direction very soon, okay? Openness. So yeah, you may have got a little bit distracted, and again, Spirit is emphasizing there's so much more success here to be achieved than you may have been able to perceive. So yeah, there is this sense that you are happy and maybe content with the positive things, but yeah, this is just the next step, the next upgrade, okay? So being open to maybe being more flexible, maybe, you know, you're needing to learn new ways of doing things for these next steps, and it's all really good, okay? But again, Spirit is emphasizing you need to praise yourself. A lot of this is you beating yourself up. You need to praise yourself. You're doing amazingly, and Spirit is well aware that you're holding like that huge rock, and it's really heavy at times, and you are continuing to push forward up that mountain, okay? So be openness to be flexible. This is a curveball to make you become more flexible, to make you maybe go back to the drawing board. You know, I'm seeing someone like writing down ideas like a spider diagram. What can I do? That may be helpful for you, okay? Back to the drawing board. Not because there's been a failure here, it's just the next stage in a deeper success. which requires new skills, new, different action here. It's all positive, okay? Focus. Yeah, I'm telling you, you may have been a bit blinded. And this isn't anything to beat yourself up about. I'm telling you, this is a nudge, or for some of you, it may feel like an outright shove from the universe, but it's to get you back on track, to make you really, really focused, okay? And this is opening it up to divine inspiration. So again, going inwards to be able to receive the answers that are going to create this success and positive outcomes that you're praying for. Flow. Okay, you may have been a little bit too rigid, okay? There's a lot of things that you're doing really right. You're doing a lot of the right things, okay? Spirit is really emphasizing that. I'm seeing like the color green, like a green light, yes. And I'm seeing like a tick, a green tick. You've been doing a lot of things right, but there may just be a little need to reshuffle certain things or do things a little bit differently. There was a bit of rigidity. And now, the crumbling of the tower is the crumbling of that rigidity. This could be perhaps something that's happened to make you need to open up even further. If it's to do with relationships with others or children or whatever this may be about, it's like there was a need for even deeper openness. I feel like you may have been expressing your emotions more, or just diving deeper, trying to create a deeper connection, a deeper understanding perhaps. And it's like walls are crumbling. Anything that has been holding you back is crumbling so that you can be more open, and so that like more positivity is going to be flowing here, perhaps between you and others. What does Spirit need you to know? Difficulties. I'm telling you, you are overcoming these. This setback, it's really made you focus on this, and it has stirred up worries again, anxieties. But like I said, it is all for positive change. There's gonna be a huge difference, okay? There's a huge breakthrough that is just around the corner, but it just requires you to refocus. I'm telling you, I'm seeing you having a huge sigh of relief. This is what the sun is, okay? This is like, you're going to find new answers, new ways of doing things, new solutions. And the clouds are going to be dissipating, that mental prison where you can only see the darkness and you're feeling hopeless and like nothing's working, your efforts are failing. Those kinds of negative thoughts, the clouds are dissipating. This could be like the darkest night before the brightest dawn, okay? Positive change is coming in. And quicker and more powerfully than you may be able to envision right now. The journey. I'm telling you, this is all part of a bigger plan. There's a new door opening. This is part of that winding road. And I know we all want things and think that things are going to be straightforward. Like healing, we think healing's going to be like this linear path, but it's going to be a bit rocky. I'm hearing the road is going to be winding sometimes, okay? But this is all to filter out or push out things that don't serve, okay? You may be feeling like, oh, this is the right path, and like Spirit is emphasizing, you are doing a lot of the right things already. But it's just a divine shake-up to shake out all of the things that aren't working so well. It's all part of the plan, okay? A new, brighter future, a new door opening. Some things may have closed. You're like, okay, this or that isn't working, okay? And you're having to go back to drawing board. And solutions are coming in. Rest, okay? This is very important, okay? Rest, look. The new dawn is coming in. Your mind may be restless. This is that mental prison. You're like in a lot of darkness. But the sun is rising. This is the most positive card in the whole deck. The sun is rising. The clouds are dissipating. Look, darkness with the difficulties and the light, the sun, rest. With this cup, I'm also seeing divine insights. To me, it made me think of like tea leaf reading, to be symbolic of like insights coming in. Source is right there with you, okay? The sun, source energy, the divine. Open your mind, open the door, open the mind. Keep trying to find different solutions. You may need to try different things, okay? Your beacon, I'm telling you, you are the bright shining light. The star represents immense healing, okay? And this is you very powerfully rising up high, shooting up high. It's like a shooting star, your dreams coming true, you ascending, rising up out of these difficulties, okay? Rising above these clouds of illusion. Magic is in the air. I'm telling you, this is representing your power as a manifester. You're creating magic, okay? Maybe creating fun, lightheartedness. There's some sort of solution here to do with lightheartedness, joy. Maybe you've been a little bit too serious about it. And yes, it's good to be serious about these challenges and these difficulties that you're facing. But you may need to try and be a little bit more light-hearted, perhaps even with others if it's involving others as well, like a balance of positive interactions as well as, you know, seriousness, perhaps. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. So you may have been crying. This rain, it immediately made me think of crying or tears, or look, there's spilled like water here in these cups. Clear the past. I'm telling you, this tower moment may have happened to create a huge trigger within you, and it is to purge some of this shadow. A huge layer of this shadow is flowing away. It's flowing out of you. Flow card here. I'm seeing a river, this water, you know, flowing out. It may be very intense right now with this waterfall, but you're clearing the past and you're healing the present. The healing star is here. Rest, rejuvenate. Don't beat yourself up. Discovering truth. I'm telling you, you're discovering the right path here. You stand in the light of truth. I'm telling you, there's a lot of light after this immense darkness that has just like come up very powerfully in your life, in your mind, in your emotions. You are discovering the right path, the right direction. Look, someone's pointing. This is going, you're moving, I'm telling you, you're moving into a much more positive time on this mountain. The terrain is not going to seem as rocky. You know, you're still going uphill somewhat. You're still facing challenges, but there's like, it's sunny here. There's like your positivity, your belief in yourself, taking time to recognize, maybe even write down the positive things that are occurring, how you are being so benevolent. You know, a lot of this, maybe you beating yourself up, thinking you're unworthy, thinking you're not good enough, thinking you're failing. So writing down perhaps all of the things that you're doing really well, that you're really good at, that make you this amazing person. And I'm telling you that this positive mindset is going to make all of the difference. I feel like this is the main emphasis, actually, like just to try and be positive. It will make this journey more enjoyable when you bring in positive and magic as well, and knowing everything's possible. You stand in the light of truth. I'm seeing like a beam of light guiding your path every step of the way. You may be tripping yourself up because you're wanting to see the final destination. You're worried about like the future. What's the outcome going to be? You're constantly stressing about this. But the divine is going to just light the steps that are right before you every step of the way, okay? You don't need to know the overall outcome. You can't know the overall outcome right now. Just know that the steps forward are going to be illuminated every step of the way. Focus upon that. Small steps consistently on a daily basis is going to make a huge positive difference. Desert passage. Trust. There's a divine plan. I'm telling you, you may feel isolated. You may be feeling really misunderstood. You may be feeling frustrated. You may be trying to perhaps speak your concerns to others and you feel like it's falling on deaf ears. People aren't taking this seriously. People aren't able to envisage what you can see in the future. And a lot of it, you're seeing like negative things. But there's so much positivity, okay? Trust there's a divine plan. There will be times, I do feel like you're moving into positivity. This is mostly about having a positive attitude will make the path, the journey easier for you. It will relieve a lot of that weight on your shoulders. But there will be times, like I said, there will be curveballs thrown your way, and it is ultimately to get you even more on the right path, moving you in the right direction. But there will be times of this desert passage where you're going to feel these fears and anxieties and not know if you're going in the right direction or what's going to happen. But trust, this is when the trust is going to be very much needed. Trust there's a bigger plan here. That Spirit is always guiding you in the right direction. Distant thunder. Clear the air, okay? So this makes me think of the tower moment, okay? Maybe there's been some sort of argument or disruption or a lot of triggering, a lot of being on shaky, rocky ground, and you're someone that's really trying to create stability, a firm foundation. This is what you highly value. This is how you see healing is going to occur. This is what you're trying to implement, okay? And there may have been like this distant thunder. This is what you're worried about, okay, as well. Clear the air. This is like your negative thoughts. Look how dark the clouds are becoming. Like, you're always worrying about the future. Clear the air. Clear these worries. Clear these anxieties. If you don't know how, then it will be different for everyone, but search for ways in which resonate. You may need to test a lot of different things. Do whatever it takes to clear the air. Clear these anxieties, because it's really blinding you and making you feel hopeless, and then it's just making everything so much more difficult. Like I said, when bumps in the road happen, it feels like really, really traumatic, tumultuous. But if you had that positive mindset, it would just seem like a little bump in the road. You're like, I can handle this. This isn't all is lost. This is okay. It's natural that the road is going to be winding. It's meant to be this way. That's how naturally it is going to unfold. Daydreams and decisions. This is the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, a lot of your anxiety is because you don't know what's going to happen. There's this normally shows 7 cups in the air. Some of them are filled with negative thoughts or possibilities. Some are filled with positive. I'm telling you, you may be feeling the weight of this pressure, feeling like you're responsible, and you are responsible for a lot of this, but you can handle it, okay? Daydreams and decisions. This is the point where now you are at this crossroads. You know, Spirit has brought you here. A tower moment's happened to really make you realize this and become focused that you can make the decision right now. You can decide to focus on the positive things. positive daydreams, thoughts. This is what's going to manifest, okay? Like I said, half the cups are filled with negative thoughts, half with positive. Choose a positive, and it will make an absolutely profound difference in the positive way that you're hoping for. This is the power that you hold to decide now which direction you're going in. The easier path is you learning somehow to stop beating yourself up and thinking worst case scenarios. You need to stop this. It's your responsibility to stop this. You can. And then it will lighten the load. It will make things more easier. And because you won't be blinded by all these fears, you'll be able to see more clearly. And you'll be able to receive answers, direction, guidance even more easily as well, okay? Maybe you feel like you made some sort of mistake and this has triggered you and you're beating yourself up, but it's not helpful. Yes, it's helpful to see what you may have done wrong and then rectify that. And, you know, focus upon how can I rectify that? How can I in the future? But it's not healthy to dwell on it and like beat yourself up constantly about it. That's adding to the weight on your shoulders, slowing you down. Listen. This Tower moment happened to make you listen, to stop and become aware. This is like spirit broadcasting some sort of telepathic communication to you. Listen. And you'll find the insights. You'll hear and know the way forward in this time of rest. This caused you to stop, focus, stop, look, listen. That made me think of, you know, how they teach children to cross the road. Stop, look, listen. Spirit has created a moment for you to do this, to look around so that you can cross this threshold into that new doorway, into that new beginning, the doorway you're being guided to right now. Sadness and isolation. This is that desert passage. I'm telling you, whatever's happened here, it may have really triggered you into like feeling like, you may be feeling like you're the only one fighting for this positive change, positive direction. You have the wisdom to see this all clearly. You have the wisdom and the maturity to see the light and move towards it. Whereas others, like I said, you may feel like they're contributing to the weight on your shoulders. They may not be helping out. They may be unable to help out, unable to see clearly. They're lacking focus or something. So you feel like the weight is all on your shoulders. And in a way it kind of is. But again, it is because the divine knows that you are the one to achieve this task. And not just achieve it, you're going to pass with flying colours. You already are. In so many ways. This is you rising up. You're being called to rise up now out of this despair and not seeing clearly because of that. Rise up into the light. This is a halo of some sort of enlightenment to do with this situation coming in. Be open and receptive to the divine guidance. You are ascending above these challenges, okay? Overcoming these challenges. But you need that belief. Two are wanting to come out here. The first one is confront. I'm telling you, you're confronting some sort of shadow here. It says clear the air. This is some sort of childhood wounds. Like, as you're going through all of this, it's healing some sort of childhood wounds within you. Like I said, if it resonates, it could involve other children. It could be your children. This is the moon. The moon is all about your fear. But it's saying, go down that path, that guided path. Keep pushing forwards. You're going to overcome your fears. This is making you come out of some sort of wounds from your childhood as well. You're coming into more openness. I'm telling you, some sort of connection is deepening. It could be between you and your children or family or whomever it resonates. You're confronting some sort of blocks here and they're healing. You're overcoming this. and nurture. It's so important to nurture yourself, okay? Love yourself, take that time for rest, rejuvenation, make a dedicated effort, create some sort of system, daily affirmations or whatever resonates, some sort of daily spiritual practice. It needn't be something huge and that takes up a lot of time unless, you know, you have the opportunity for that, but something that's realistic and you can, that's manageable, you know, to create positivity. Look, the halo of light, the sun, like positive energy, nurture yourself. I'm telling you, this could be about you nurturing some sort of relationships here. And you have like the maturity, you have the hindsight, you have like the wisdom and the love, the empathy, the warmth. You're the powerful empath, the powerful light to achieve this. And you are achieving this. Spirit is like cheering you on. They're proud of you. They need you to know this. And this is a time of refocusing, because I'm telling you, with all of this effort that you put into this, you will be stepping through this new doorway, this new beginning, and things are going to massively improve, okay? This is your confirmation. So if this reading has resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. That all really helps me out with the algorithm. If you didn't realize, I also have another channel which is called Twin Flame Psychic 1111. On that channel, I do very in-depth twin flame readings. I will leave a link to that channel below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. If you click on that link, head on over there, click on subscribe and turn on all notifications. I will really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye.